Puerto Rico is an American territory. It's part of the United States of America. All of its citizens are natural-born American citizens. They are all eligible to vote. Actually, they're all eligible to become the President of the United States because they are natural-born citizens. Now, ironically, they can't vote. If they live in Puerto Rico, they can't vote because Puerto Rico is not a state of the Union. If they move to a state of the Union, i.e. Hawaii, Alaska, Florida, New York, Delaware, they can, automatically. Within whatever the residency requirements, timelines, they can vote. Actually, they can vote for the President of the United States regardless, as long as they're within one of the states of the Union as a resident. Now, Puerto Rico's wanted to be the 51st state of the Union for decades. Decades! But they're not. And there's a number of reasons why they're not. Two of them are Senate seats and the math of the Senate and the math of the politics of Puerto Rico and the fact that those two seats would more than likely be Democrat for the rest of all time. There's some chance of not, but the reality is most likely they'd be Democrat. And no Republican senator in their right mind would ever want to add 2 more seats to the House that they don't have a shot at, or their shot is limited. Well, let's think about Canada as a 51st state, all of Canada. And you add up all of the progressive people who vote for progressive type parties in our multi-party system, where we have, the Greens, the Liberals, the NDP, the Bloc Québécois, my favorite, the Rhinoceros Party, and you add all of their votes and average them out, they would be 60 to 65% of the popular vote in any given election, roughly. Anywhere between 60 and 65. Understand, we haven't had an election where one party has gotten more than 50% of the vote since the 1980s. Yeah. That was the last time we had a party with the majority of seats in the House of Commons and the majority vote. So, pretty much, California 2.0, only way the fuck bigger. With plus or minus 50 House seats in the House of Representatives. Probably closer to 45. But California 2.0, politically. What fucking Republican senator, House of Representatives, would ever give up control of the Senate and the House of Representatives in one fell swoop? Right? Now, they wouldn't, because they're not stupid. Right? And we all know that all of this is just bullshit talk. And then someone says, oh, well, maybe they'll just make each province a state. Great. Fantastic. Changes the math. Doesn't change the House of Representatives math, but sure the fuck changes the Senate seat math. They'd never have a hope of ever controlling the Senate. Again, because at least 15 of the 20 Senate seats for 10 provinces becoming 10 states, based on the two-party system, and if we were to adapt their system here, you'd be looking at 15 Senate seats minimum. Potentially more. Maybe 14. I'll be conservative and say 14. 14 Senate seats. 14 fucking Senate seats? No fucking way would the Republicans ever touch that. Ever. Democrats are like, fuck yeah. Why do you think the Democrats aren't saying much about this, complaining about these jokes about, Canada being the 51st state? Because they know full fuck well they'd control the House and they'd control the Senate. Do the math.